Hey, today's yoga is yoga for the second chakra, Sacral Chakra, and it is yoga for creativity that we are doing today. And I wanted to remind you that if you want to join my inner circle, you find how to do that on the description of this video. And you will need a block for this practice or thick blanket. And we start by settling into the practice. So find comfortable seated position where you are able to keep your spine straight and long, chest open. You can have your palms resting on your knees or on your lap, and just for a little while concentrate on your breathing. The second chakra is the swelling place of the self and the home of sweetness and enjoyment in your life. The second chakra is the energetic abode of our pleasure, emotions and desires and creativity, and today we are focusing on creativity. So continue on breathing. Breathe through your nose, inhaling, letting your lungs fill completely, and also focus on your exhalation, emptying your lungs completely. As you inhale, let your belly expand. Let your breath kind of deepen, maybe slow down a little bit. And also let your exhalation be mindful and full. We have few more breaths here. You can slowly prepare yourself in your cat and cow. So you can start to move in your all fours position, making sure that your knees are under your hips and your wrists are under your shoulders. And we start to move with our inhalation. And with our inhalation, we start to lift up our gaze toward the ceiling, moving our shoulder blades toward each other, curving our upper back, and as you exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift up your gaze, and exhale, bring your chin to chest and round your back. Inhale, again lift your gaze, and exhale, round your back, and you're gonna move listening to your own breath. My pace is kind of fast here, I see, but you can move with your own breath. Keep in mind that inhalation is the place where you are lifting your gaze and curving your upper back, and as you exhale, round your back and bring your chin to chest. We are doing one more round, and then come back to your neutral spine. You can sit onto your heels and come to your child's pose. You can have your arms straight over your head. Bring your forehead onto your mat. And just breathe here. Feel your sacrum spread and widen as the skin of your lower back softens breathing in the back of your heart, and as you exhale, let go, let your muscles relax. Having that feeling that you are not carrying yourself, the earth is carrying you. Continue on breathing here. We have few more breaths here. Then you can slowly release yourself and come back to your all fours. And then moving on to downward facing dog. So you can straighten your legs. If your heels are not reaching the ground, that's fine. And remember that you can always have your knees bended a little if your hamstrings are a little tight. Make sure that all of your fingers are firmly on your mat. Kind of like you are pushing the floor away. And having that feeling that you are turning your armpits toward your mat. Breathing in length into your spine. And if you want, you can also walk your dog, doing a little bit of that flowy kind of movement here. I always feel more comfortable just staying without moving. But if you feel like moving, you can always do that, especially when we are at the beginning of our practice. Also remember to breathe fully and deeply. We have few more moments here. And then you can come to your all fours or come straight to your swan. So placing your right leg on top of your mat, you can have the shin leveled with the upper edge of your mat. Straighten your left leg, making sure that your heel is pointing toward the ceiling. Your shoelaces are on your mat. And if you want, you can have the block or your blanket supporting your right hip, so your hips are leveled. And try to find comfortable position here, even though it's a little bit more active. And as you settle into the swan, feel the right and left pelvic halves as you let go of your muscle effort. This chakra clarifies our love and enjoyment of our body and asks you to let go of negative self-talk or self-judgment. So just maybe focus on that one. Letting go all that negativity. and breathing in something new, some new perspective toward yourself. And letting go of that negativity that is not serving you. We are staying here for a few more moments. You can start to bring yourself back to your downward facing dog. Just a few more moments, like 1 or 2 breaths, feeling how the dog feels, and then we are switching sides. So now it's your left leg that is coming on top of your mat. And remember, you can have the shin level with the upper edge, or you can bring in the heel a little toward your right leg. Straighten in your right leg and find a comfortable position here. Remember that you can support your left hip if you want. And then focus on breathing in new thoughts about yourself. And exhaling all that negative self-talk or self-judgment. Letting all muscle tension go as you breathe. Enabling your body to sink in to this pose. We have few more moments here. And then you can start to release yourself and come to your seated position in your easy pose. Keep in mind that you would be able to keep your back straight and long. And you can have this moment here to stay just breathing. Or if you want, you can do those cat and cow movements here as well. So inhaling your head up, curving your upper back, and exhaling and rounding your back. You can also rotate your spine in clockwise and anti-clockwise if you want. As said, I usually want to just stay there and enjoy the stillness, but if you want to move, please do so. And if you move, just ask yourself, how does it feel to express yourself like this? Can you enjoy this creativity of your movement? And feel free to stop anytime if you want and just remain still, or continue on moving for a little while longer. You can then release yourself and make sure that you are sitting on your both sitting bones, opening your legs wide apart, making sure that your toes are pointing towards the ceiling, keeping your back straight and long, and coming onto your forward fold into your dragonfly. Enjoying the stretch that you are feeling here, bringing your attention to your pelvic area, feeling how the skin stretches over the sacrum. And if you want, you can affirm here the following: I am able to go with the flow. As you are breathing, you can repeat this: I am able to go with the flow. Optionally, you can just breathe through your nose, inhaling, filling your lungs completely, and exhaling, knowing that you don't need to rush anywhere. In this moment, you don't need to do anything but breathe. You don't need to think what is coming next, what it is that you are doing after the practice, or what has happened before the practice today, what is going to happen tomorrow. Try and focus on this moment that you are living. Then you can start to lift yourself up, releasing your legs. And then we are moving toward frog pose. So you can turn sideways on your mat. And from there come to your all fours and start moving your knees away from each other. And then bring your upper body onto your mat or on the floor. Trying to have your ankle below your knee. The inner edge of your foot is resting on the floor. If this is too intense, you can also bring your heels in, making a little bit more gentle. And in here you can affirm, I am at home in my body without judgment. I am at home in my body without judgment. I am at home in my body without judgment. Continue on affirming this. You can slowly start to release yourself, releasing your legs, and then come lie on your belly. We are moving to Sphinx pose, so you can lie on your belly, bringing your elbows below your shoulders, your forearms on your mat, lifting your upper body up, keeping your legs straight and strong, and then having that feeling, or you can actually do that, rolling your shoulders back and down, and then releasing. Trying to find comfortable position here. Noticing that you are gently opening your chest, keeping your neck straight along, and for a little while focusing only on your breath. Then you can start to release yourself. You can move onto your all fours, and from there come lie on your back, and then you can have your knees bended. You not need the block now, or if you have a blanket you can roll that blanket, and with your knees bended you can lift your hips up, place the block under your tailbone, and from there place your arms on the side of your body, keep your knees bended, and trying to have that feeling that you are melting, or everything in you is melting toward the floor. Letting all the muscle tension go. And even though you are holding yourself up in a way, trying to find comfortable place here for you to breathe for a little while. We have few more breaths here. And then you can start to lift your hips up so you can remove your block or your blanket if you are using one. And from there we are ready for our Savasana today. You can straighten your legs. Letting your feet open outward a little. Your arms resting on the side of your body. You can nod in your chin a little. And letting every one of your breaths relax your body. And breath by breath, letting your relaxation move from your feet all the way to the crown of your head, leaving your body heavier and heavier, breath by breath. Quote today goes like this: people travel to wonder at the height of the mountains, at the huge waves of the seas, at the long course of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motion of the stars, and yet they pass by themselves without wandering. You can start to bring in a little bit movement into your body, maybe stretching yourself really long. And from there, finding your sitting position where you are able to keep your back straight and long, chest open, finding gratitude in your heart toward the practice that you just did, opening yourself to creativity. You can lift your palms onto your heart center. And from there, lifting your thumbs in between your brows, make a little bow to say thank you. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. And we see each other again next time. And remember, if you haven't already, do comment, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye now.